Thanks for joining us for episode 4 of Wine and Design. I'm April with Kitchen and Bath Crate. I'm here with Lindsay with LHK Interiors. We're at Camp 4 and we are going to be talking about icy beverages. We've got a fun holiday drink. It is a frosé that they offer. It is wine inspired. And since the holidays are upon us, I want to start digging into some design ideas because I'm ready to start decorating and I don't know what to do. So Lindsay's going to help us out. Lindsay, I have kids. I want to live in my home while the holidays are in season, and I kind of want to do the whole holiday shabam from Halloween all the way through New Year's, I'm thinking. But I want to live in the house at the same time. Right. So can you help me?
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks.
And we do hear this all the time, and one of the easiest ways, so fall, Thanksgiving, all of those colors are so warm, so earthy, gourds and pumpkins and all of those fun things. I have seen centerpieces that they spray paint the pumpkins, they spray paint, put some silver glittery, kind of go to the cooler colors for Christmas and just those icy holidays. And
so I can keep my pumpkins from Thanksgiving,
right,
and spray paint them, make them Christmas.
Yep.
Love it.
You add different bows.
Give me more.
You can add bows, candles. There's so many just fun ways to change it up, but not feel like you have to box away all of these old, well, not old, but my
normal tchotchkes.
Right. So one thing too that I've seen done a lot of times to kind of spread the love of the space is to take a wreath holder and hang it over a picture frame. Now, that looks the best if it's kind of an abstract picture or just has color to it.
Not of my family.
Right, the family portrait kind of peeking through might look a little different, but that's one way, just like I said, to kind of use smaller amounts of stuff and spread it throughout the house so you don't feel...
I like that because in my house I end up with one room that's decorated or one small section that's decorated. So it looks like Christmas just landed there and didn't go through the rest of the house.
Right.
So we talked about my lifestyle with kids. What about people who might want a little bit of a more formal decoration for their house? Maybe they don't have small kids running around, or they want to kind of up the ante a little bit for the holiday decorations. But before we do that, speaking of formal, Camp 4 has this lovely formal dessert that I like. It's a dessert panini. So we're going to dig into that after we talk about formal decorating.
So a lot of times people have already their accessories in the house. So if you have a vase that normally has more springtime flowers or something in it, if they're artificial flowers, you can switch out the flowers with more poinsettia, or there's lots of different accessories that you could put in there. Or if you have a succulent bowl with an arrangement in it, you can put ornaments, Christmas ornaments. There's
pine cones?
You can put pine cones. That would be a little more, so you'd intentionally put the pine cones with either some color or some crystal or something to
brighten it up.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you want to take it from feeling cabiny or woodsy to Christmassy.
Okay.
So if you put some red in there, or like I said, some crystal, some icicles, something like that.
So one of the things that I like when I go to people's houses, I notice that I think it's really formal when they decorate even their bathroom space. So can you give me some guidelines or some rules to follow to not go overboard in a small space like a bathroom?
Well, so with the bathroom, I think one of the things would be how much or how little color you're putting in, as well as theme. So you don't want to have 20 Santas in a little bathroom, but you could do you can switch out the towels in a bathroom. You can do stuff like that, so then you just don't feel like it's overdone. And really, if you're trying to do a centerpiece, so an arrangement for a dining, if you have a dinner party coming up, then for that, if you want it to be more formal, a lot of times people will do a lot of candles. And so you can do different heights of the candles, and that's an easy way too, just to get that formal feel but still inviting. And
I like that. So that brings me to my third question, and my third question is for a more formal decorating, for a more formal party. I don't want to live in the space all the time, but I really kind of want to jazz it up for one night and one night only. Talk to me.
so for that, I would take your decorations and sort of source them from other rooms and really highlight that dinner
room.
party area.
Okay.
So not necessarily all of them, because you still want it spread throughout, but just really put the bulk of them into the room that you guys are going to be in that evening.
I like it. Okay, we're on to our next drink. It is a Frisio. I think this is new here at Camp 4, and I know it has Pinot Grigio, it has fresh rosemary, and it has some peaches and some peach simple syrup, but you've got to come down here and try it yourself. So back to the topic at hand, I want to talk a little bit more about some tips. So some takeaway tips. I kind of want to talk about my tip because I want you to tell me if I'm going to be steering people in the wrong direction. I think it's a good idea, and what I do is to take some clear vases that I've gathered. Sometimes if they've been flowers that have been delivered to me and I keep the vase because I feel bad, or just some decorating vases of various sizes that I've had around the house, and then I'll fill them with different things like maybe small gourds for the fall, maybe some ornaments for Christmas. Am I on the right track for that?
So you're definitely on the right track. With that too, make sure you have two different elements. So if you have the gourd, that's nice because there's usually different textures, different sizes. But if you're filling it with ornaments, I feel like then there still needs to be something else.
Oh, like on top?
Right.
Okay.
So you can go to one of the local craft stores and you can get either stalks that are floral stalks, or just kind of wisps of color, wisps of, if it has a little bit of sparkle to it, a little bit of color to it. Yeah. Who doesn't love sparkle?
And just put them like in there with the ornaments.
So it's almost the ornaments are the base, and then you have that other element on top.
I like it. Lindsay, thank you so much for all the great tips. I'm glad to know I wasn't too off course on my holiday decorating. So let's do a holiday cheers. Thank you. Thank you to Camp 4 for hosting us today. And I just want to let you know that if you would like Kitchen and Bath Crate to come out and transform your kitchen or bath, please give us a call at 888-995-7996. Or better yet, visit us on our website because we have lots of pretty pictures at www.kbcrate.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.